Have you ever prepared for a new life, only to find mysterious events happening around you without a clear reason? Things appear and disappear, shadows loom, seen only by you, but soon they start following you everywhere you go. Even those around you begin to witness these anomalies. This escalating situation left me bewildered. Hassan recounts his story. I am a 28-year-old young man working for a mobile phone company and living alone in my home country after my parents and my only brother Haytham emigrated. I met a kind-hearted girl during my university days, and we fell in love, promising to marry. After a lengthy engagement of nearly 2 years, we finally found an apartment in a quiet neighborhood at an incredible price. I could hardly believe my luck in securing such a place at a bargain, purely from my own earnings, without any help from my parents. We were ready to marry and had started setting up our home together. Hassan continues, while preparing the apartment before our wedding, I began to have strange dreams. I saw a grotesque woman dressed in black, with sinister black teeth, furrowed eyebrows, and a ghastly appearance. Her dress, made of burlap, and her disheveled hair, filled me with dread. She seemed like a vision from hell and stared at me with furious eyes. I only dreamed of her on the days I intended to visit the apartment for some arrangement. If I did not go, I did not see her. By nature, I do not pay much attention to my dreams, whether they are visions, ordinary dreams, or nightmares. As soon as I wake up, I dismiss them and begin my day afresh. That was until my fiancée called me one morning while I was at work. I feared something bad had happened to her as she was crying in terror. She revealed she had been seeing a horrid woman in her dreams every night, wearing a black burlap dress with tangled hair, who repeatedly told her not to marry me. This revelation struck me with fear, as I had never mentioned my own disturbing dreams to her. I had chalked them up to pre-wedding nerves. She further disclosed that sometimes she saw this woman while she was awake, appearing in her house, warning her against our marriage. I quickly realized this was the same woman visiting my dreams, but how had she transcended from my dreams to real life, and who is she? We ignored this ominous sign and proceeded with our marriage contract, but the woman's appearances became increasingly menacing. She started leaving bruises on my wife's body after our nuptials. My wife's mother called to say our marriage was a mistake, explaining my wife woke up daily with severe bruising. We sought help from a spiritual healer. Upon hearing our story, he told us this woman was a Jinn in love with me, determined to keep anyone from getting close to me. She saw my wife as a rival and would not easily relent. The following months were grueling with difficult exorcism sessions, targeting not my wife but me. I vividly remember the last session where I felt temporary paralysis, a shaking chill enveloping my body, and the healer's screams commanding the Jinn to leave. When I awoke, my mother, who had come to help me, said I had been speaking in a woman's voice, crying and begging to be left alone, insisting she could live with both of us. The healer continued until the entity left me for good after an excruciating ordeal.